We now return to SimCity 4. A little bit more terraforming today. So, I'm going to be reconciling this mountain with this here. Try and incorporate into something that looks like a mountain chain. A little bit more than that does. But who knows. And then, I've got to leave room for that highway. So basically, probably should do this one first then, I would think. And then we'll get that corner. So, let's start into here and see what's what. Right. That's pretty high, but we do want to match it. Where's that coming from? It's coming from here. So, looking about halfway here, gotta kind of make slope. So, coming here on the mountain. I wish there was a way to do something with that. To make that a little bit more samey. That's not it. I just wanted to be able to take that level. Just kind of do that with it. Give myself something to pull from. What's this thing? Plateauing. Yeah, let's not do that. Yeah, that's a good start anyway. This just barely has a little bump over here. Let's pull it into that. Okay, now we can play with it a bit. Do a little erosion on that. Don't really care for what's going on there. Still not sold on this part either. Take a peek. Create like a thing there. Okay, we need to mountify some of that there, because that ridge line strangely did not get to pull the ridge there from the gorge and whatnot, match those up. Also, this dips down a little bit. Just noticed. Which definitely does not match up with this. So I wonder, maybe let's come in here, do a little reconcile edges there. And reconcile the edges here so I don't lose what I just did. See, now that's We need to raise that little dip there. Well, that eliminated a bunch of stuff there. That's okay, we can redo that. Or, let's go back out. Where was that? Here. Need to reconcile you as well. The less redoing, the better. Now let's try. Okay, so now that raises that up crazy steep. So we'll come in here. Pull that ridge out. Okay, now we're doing something funky there. Still gotta come in here and fix this. Yeah, that's probably fine. And we can soften that just a bit there. Alright, so I think we can pull that out just a bit more. If that cloud would get out of the way, I could see better, but that still doesn't look like it's matching up the ridges there. So it looks like whatever bump is next to it needs to be ridged, and then we can slope that in a little bit there. It'd be easier without the boundaries. Yeah, see, that's not... come in here and do a new thing there. Okay, that looks a little bit better. That one will fix up. But yeah, that ridge right there, which would be, I guess, from here. Just a little bit more. Take a peek. There. That actually lined up very well. I think there's probably a little discrepancy yet, but that's fine. Okay, yeah. So let's now go into this one. And that's all you're gonna do, huh? That's gonna have to be pulled out a little bit to look more natural. A lot of bit. Gonna have to look a lot of bit. Because that corner right there is kind of the issue. It needs to go up. So, like there's a peak there that needs to peak. And it's not really. Looks a little bit more, it's a little bit more like Dog Splat is what it's starting to look like. Dog Splat Mountain. Oh, well maybe that's why, because there's no actual peak here. There, that actually looks pretty decent. Maybe I should poke my head in here just to see what's going on with this originally. Yeah, see that? There's a hill there, and then there's most certainly a dip. Thought it was actually meant to. That's what we're looking at there. So like, whereas this was meant to be the peak, I made a new peak. Oh well, it works. It fits. Just a little bit crazy. All right. So give ourselves hills. Turn that into plains to flatten it out. A little bit of softening. Sure. Cover all our mistakes in trees. So, northwest, I guess this would be Whatsitsville southwest, and this would be, well, that's already River City, River City, north and northeast. I don't even know. Be within the jurisdiction of the. I guess we could continue on the fields here, so we consider it to be River City North. In fact, let me poke in here. All right, we gotta look at this. We're gonna upgrade that. Just give it a moment here so it builds, but not build until time is running. Come on, simulate faster. I mean, really, we could do it here too. Hooked up to that. Have that the speedy way through. Okay. Is that... Hold on. Okay, so that half is going into Minorton East. Where it is, though, I think would be in the river. Very, very darn close to it. Like it would be right there. Yeah, those river edges don't look terribly. Like I think I've actually got the river edge maybe a little too close. Okay, well we won't worry about that one. But this one, that one's good. Comes right off the junction there. And then you have a similar story to tell. Okay, it already goes off. Right. Well. And then I gotta get that train track to connect up there somehow. So I guess we'll go back and forth. First thing I'll do is connect up the train track. And I do think I want the highway, I'll make the highway come in this way first before I do it there. So yeah, let's see what we're going to do with that. I mean, I could have it go there and then latch up that way. But it seems like we could create a little loop here for ourselves. If I just would have it connect over to that too, but then we'd be tearing through farms. I could have it go diagonal and then come up straight. Because at some point I'm going to have to make the highway go over it, which I guess could be off screen. Like I could do elevated highway going off and then elevated here going down into a turn. Now let's do the diagonal along the mountain with it. Right, this was going to be... I need to figure this one out. River City North, continuing on? Sure. With Mayor. Alright. So, the rail. So, I don't know, go like here. To be straight. Make sure that's actually nice and smooth. We gotta go look at where that is, because I have to be mindful of the river here. Okay, so it won't actually be too bad. How should we make this junction? It's gonna be all kinds of weird right now. I could make a junction come off of that and then go down. No, rail. Here you go. Getting awfully tired of them interrupting me all the time. The same damn messages. Yeah, that works. All right. That gets it close enough to justify my highway idea. That down. Further. We've already got a tourist. We've already got a tourist trap in here? We don't have anything in here. Alright. I guess I'll be making one of those little towns that I like to make every now and then. Little gas stop. Gas station stop. Oh, come on. There. Now, highway can go diagonally. But should it? I'm just thinking, because it's going to have to go across here. So I guess I no longer need to do it here, because I'll guarantee I'll cross it. And it'll just be a tight turn there. We'll send it along the rail, sure. Maybe do that one first. It's going to be an elevated highway. Yeah, we'll pull it right about here. Maybe it doesn't have to be that big. Yeah. Maybe send it a little further away so that you're not doing a turn right into elevation change there. that's going to work. Yeah. Now what may not work is having that road connect in here somehow. Need to do something new with that. Same with this. And if that road comes here, it looks like it's like if someone wanted to take the road to get to here, I'm gonna have to make a new connection, I guess, because we don't have any southern, unless they excuse me, unless they just get straight onto the highway. Yeah, all right. Why not? So I guess in that case we better pull this so I know where to make that turn. Nope, 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 that was just there. It is connected. And this is Deville Southwest with Mirror Man. Mirror Man. Okay, pause that crap. This be a real tight turn. That's okay. It can be a tight turn. That might be a little too tight of a turn. Yeah, it's going to be pretty crazy coming off an exit and then just doing an immediate tight turn like that. You'd probably never see something like that where you'd come off of that into a very, I mean, it's wide enough, but it's a very blind kind of thing where you, especially this corner too, where you got to slow down to approach the ramp there. It's asking for all kinds of trouble. Fortunately, the Sims can handle it, so we don't have to worry about it. Alright. Oh, you know what I never put down over here? Was trees. Oh, wrong one. There you go. And woodland animals. And a few horses, why not? Okay, so that does kind of dead end there. That would not be the first time we've had something like that happen. Rail goes off in that direction, okay. feel like there should be some kind of connector there between that road and that road. Now, first of all, maybe let's figure out where we want this to hook up. Oh boy, I mean, like, if I want this to connect to the highway, we're doing another one. Can you imagine trying to get an off-ramp, the on-ramp, then immediately go up a hill? Or this tight turn, and oh my god, you gotta slow down to get to the ramp there. Oh well, that'll work. That's where we'll take that. The way this is angled, it's not going to get in there nicely at all. We're going to have to probably do some other kind of finagling with this. Pull this here. And I could pull it even closer to the rail, and then maybe we could actually get some farm or something in here. Oof, that is going to be a real rough ride. That's a real rough ride there. Oh well. I mean, in that case, maybe I should lower it. Lower where I've got the road so that it doesn't go over the bumpy stuff. Alright, that looks terrible, but it's there. And then I'm just thinking how I'm going to get that connected. So I should probably have that there. Or just have something like that to there. Yeah, this whole area is pretty snarled and tangled, but whatever, it works. Got our rail connector. Gotta come all the way into River City before you can... Well, but if you wanted to get over this way, you'd take that road anyhow. Highway's all connected. I think in my original vision for this, I was going to have 2 horizontal highways. Yeah, whatever. Okay, well, now that that's done, I guess we can start filling in for the farms. Why don't we finish off that area, that corner, and then we'll come in here, the rest of these. Trees. I think already got the edges kind of where they're going to be. Oh wow. Oh wow, I didn't think I put that many down. Holy crap. Well, okay. I must have held shift down for that? Okay, well, that's fun. uh, uh, Elk Fields. Brand new place. Or Elk Crossing, I guess is what I could have called it. Because that's what it's gonna be. Yeah, let me pause. Let me pause and just put down a bunch of stuff. Yeah. Well, hey, inadvertently, made it just the right size. For that field there. Pull a little something there. There we go. Trusty wind turbine. And away we go. We need one more. All right. Here. Just like that, we got rid of all the elk. Myriad animals are all gone. Makes me wonder about previous maps. Like, they're all gone. What the heck happened? It's still maybe too many, but it's now more like Elk Hill. Okay. Yeah, that looks alright. We didn't even let it to get to year one. Alright, let's pop back in there real quick. Solvent? Heck yeah, it is. Okay, now it's been a year. So it should be locked in. Okay. So I guess if you were designing a map, and there is a pretty simple way to do it actually, you could design like a middle ground full of these 1x, get a 2x2 surrounded by the farmlands you'd need for the fields, or potentially turn one into an industrial park or whatever, and then have them feed into one of these 4x4 large cities. Because when it's broken up like this, it's really awkward. It doesn't really do a lot. Although it is nice to be able to put down one of these big things and just fill it with fields, because that eats up a lot of your farm as well. So I don't really know how this was intended to happen. Boundaries and names. Okay, that sort of looks cohesive. There's a big gap there with hills that don't really justify the gap, but whatever. Let's head in here. Now, for these ones, so let's just go straight into a road. Street. That. Probably don't want it going up the hill. We could do something like that with it. Just look in here where we can maybe get away. It might go there. Get away with something like that. Pull in our agriculture. Close. It's been a while since I've done the shaping. They do look kind of neat, done right. Yeah, it's not going to go very far. We'll say it goes to there. These ones. I mean, I could do that and then just take out where I've done 1440s before. Don't know how well that's going to do here, though. This is kind of an awkward one. The little farmstead. Close to a 1280. I'll just fill that with tree, I suppose. Guess we'll do that and put that one here. and let this one rip. Now this one, oh, this one might not be as profitable, given how few. I know. You have to develop first. That one there, okay. Actually, I can let that develop at a faster clip. Come in, put in our trees, as per the usual. Now, I don't believe I put any animals in this one either. This truck's gotta slow down. Okay, how's that one? Barely, but yeah. Alright, over to this one. See what we can pull out of this. Have to be good enough. A little fill in on that one. Do an awkward fill in on that one. Maybe we should rethink that. Gonna get a lot of triangle fields in here. That's okay, I suppose. See, those gonna be too small. Now we could do long ones here. It's an option too. Break them up a little. Okay. think we'll want to make these smaller. Interesting. How'd I go wrong with that one? Oh well. And to maintain the appearances, okay. Get off the screen. Okay. Well, I guess we can just go ahead and put all that stuff in now. Oh, this one's gonna have to be in there too. Let's just leave it. Which is something I can do. So the whole reason I put this in here was to fill in with farm. I think I see how that happened. Okay, well that one's going to have to develop differently. Those ones too. Alright. They'll have to go separate ways, but it'll work. I guess we're doing that with all of them. Although, okay, there, that's not connected. Do it to there. I don't know, those touching, that gonna count? That gonna count as one farm? And the highway is kind of miserable right here. Oh. Perhaps the wrong thing. Okay. Well, let's let that run. Well, I can't let that run. Gotta let the... Gotta put in a thingy. Now there's a little rest stop area right there waiting to happen. Oh boy, who gets this? The littlest playground right there. Alright, now we can let it go. I'm gonna have to let that one sit. Let's just let everything else develop in here. Okay, still big regional demand for all this. Right, okay. Well, I was gonna put another little farm in here. Now we got a little tourist trap right here. Get all the people to come in. Alright. Let's build a farm around it. Really? That's not enough, huh? In that case, let's do something a little different. And this. I don't know why it happens in some of these and not all of them, or why it happens at all, but there you go. Come on. God, I hate that. put it down in everything else. It all grows everywhere else, and then you put one after it's done. It's like, no, we already plowed all the farms. All right, just in time for the new year. Hooray! How are we looking? Okay. Well, I guess it's not totally necessary to see me do it. I'll put fields in here, then do up the trees. And then the last place we gotta go, filling in right there. Maybe I could get some fields on this side. You know, looking at this, come back into River City here. Ah, right, it goes right into the airfield. Okay, so there is no connector there at all. Because otherwise, just having a big empty space there, I don't know, I guess I can put something on the other side. It's relatively flat, so it'll just be thin fields going up there. So on both sides, maybe figure something out right here, just so there's a nice transition to the other side. And yeah. And we've got to deal with that, and then, I guess, build a mountain. Now this one looks as though I build a little bit. There might be a room for a field in there, but the fewer areas that I have to connect up and name and whatnot, the better. So maybe we'll just turn that into mountain, get that right up close. Do the same here. Or, it depends. Depends on what all that looks like. But I think I should revisit this idea of going back and making the peak and then filling in. Because these ones, once I do that, you know, reconcile edges and whatnot, it'll be a lot easier to do that with all of this. And then I won't have to keep re-sloping everything, and it might work a lot better. So yeah, we'll do that and then kind of finish off the east side of the map. I will end this one here. I will see you next time.